Hello, sketchbook heroes, sketchbook warriors. Don't give up. Always do your best. Hang in there. Take on those challenges. Get out of your comfort zone. Here we go. We've got a screwy drawing. Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's a little screwy. So we got this. Somebody made art. I have actually one of these arts that was created by somebody. I should show it. I was thinking of showing it as I saw this one, but I didn't have it. I do have. There we go. We're gonna some form. This is form. I'll break that one down. Then we have this one, this form. Then we'll take a break. That'll be it. We'll do our face drawing. That'll be our last session of the night. We're already at 9 o'clock. So this will do real quick. I'll just break this one down. This will be a quick drawing. Then we'll do our next one. All right, let's get some straight lines here. There's the angles on this is what's going to be pretty wild. So we really have parallel lines. There's a curve in it, but you want to see these parallel lines. These are parallel lines. There, those two. And then this and this is kind of parallel. Oh gosh, and then this line and this line is parallel. And then you've got, that's the front of the face. This is, and notice the angles. Same again, I'll do it again with these big shapes. And there's cylinders in here. There's that shape, and this line and this line should be close to being parallel. And then this line here and this line here should be close to being parallel. There is some perspective to it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this will matter too much. But see, this line and this line are kind of going in the same direction. Now, the perspective you'll see here, this top of this and this going back to like a vanishing point way up there. Even this line here would go back to that vanishing point. Here, this a little bit back to this vanishing point back there. And then here, this line echoes this front line right in there. See, I'm just breaking it down, breaking this down into, yeah, what you should be looking for. All the roundedness might confuse you a little bit, but don't let it confuse you. And then here you have this that coming out, and also going back to the vanishing point. It is actually smaller back there, and it's bigger up here as it goes back into space. You see, this would go back to that vanishing point as well. Perspective, yeah. There it is. And then you've got the little soldered feet. All right, that's it. That's it. Let's screenshot that one and put that in and then we'll do the house next. And then that'll be our set of drawings here. Set of drawings for this two drawing set on this this piece. Here we go. Let's copy paste that one, capture the flag, and send it to everyone. And let's get started. Here we go. All right. I don't know if I broke it down enough, but and this is what I can do. Watch. Should we use a ballpoint pen, pencil? Where's my pencil? Okay, I can kind of see. Even though there's all these angles, I try to block it in with this space here. Oh, it's upside down. This space right in here. I can see this oval space. It's got this. Look at this angle. This oval. That's the one nut, and then you've got the other one. You see, you got two nuts right here. They're called nuts. Yeah, these are the nuts. Called nuts. There's bolts. There's a bolt that's coming out of it. But yeah, you can see how it's constructed. These two lines here are parallel, and these two lines are parallel. I happen to find these and have these. So yeah, this belongs, I think, to an airbrush that I have. And this is an actual regular nut. A little nutty. There we go. But I can see this, and then I can see there's a slight angle, and the thickness, the height, and the width. So I kind of sketch it in really quick. And this one's probably a little bit more rounder, but it's still kind of like on top of it right there, right about there, blocking it in. Then you've got one foot, another foot, and this arm that kind of comes on it, this other arm, and then the bolt that's in the middle. And the oval. This oval there is overlapping. Oval overlapping. And then it does taper slightly. There we go. That's it. There's a little bit of an oval there. All right. So that's blocked in. I'm happy with that. So we're going to start with the top and then bring it on down. So let's close up. Ready for my close up here. There's a lot going on here. Alan, what are you doing? Cut it down a little bit. Because, well, I guess you're forcing me to draw faster, but hopefully it forces people here to draw faster as well. Do the best you can. We're I've got the bolt. See, it's a cylinder. It's a cylinder shape. And then I'm starting off with that cylinder shape. And it's got the thread on it. It's called the thread. And there's a thickness to it. It kind of just goes parallel, which is really cool about this is that it's kind of like um these are like cross sections or even contour. What are they? Cross contours is what they're called. Cross contours. You have to kind of get that feel of that form as it comes around like this. It's a really, there it is. Cross contours. And you really don't see the edges too much, which is pretty cool. I mean, it makes it easier. Just getting those cross contours. And then value-wise, is this front part is dark. This front part is dark right in there. I got a lot of automatic shading happening because of my pencil and I pencil control. So it's darker right there and it's lighter right there. I'm really seeing the values. And then here as well, I'm going dark with it this way. And it does spiral, but and then on the sides, it's dark. So here I'm shading the sides. Kind of makes it look shiny. Look at that bolt. It's coming along really quickly already. I'm doing it pretty fast. I'm doing the shading. I usually don't do the shading last, but there you go. It is what it is. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with the inside bolt. There's actually a little inside bolt right here. These two angles are parallel. Those two are parallel. And then you have the top, like little triangle piece that kind of goes there. Bam. All right. There's that. And then, ooh, that's a totally different angle from everything else. But the inside is dark. Oh, what could that be? Ah, all right, hold on 1 second, everybody. Hold on. There we go. Unmute. All right, all right. Here we go. So I got that shape of that bolt, and I kind of like it gets like it does wrap around. It does wrap around. It does wrap around. There we go. Little wrap around Sue. Now let's get this outside. The outside one is different. The outside one is flat at the top. Well, actually, it does curve. I'm gonna make it straight for now. I'll curve it later, but it's straight just to help simplify this. Get these angles here, right? So it's a cross, cross, cross. There are curves. I'm not worried about it. Just for explanation wise, and then it comes down. And then here. So this should be kind of somewhat parallel to these two, this one and this one. See, that helps. The top and the bottom should kind of be parallel. This one and this one should be parallel. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to stop after this next drawing. What the heck is going on out there? It's 9 o'clock. Oh, my poor baby, what's happening? Man. All right. So there,
Midnight somewhere.
yeah, it is midnight somewhere. All right, so here we go. So this has sides to it. This is the front, and the sides again. They do go to a vanishing point, but I'm gonna just fake it. It's going back. It's going back, back from each of these corners. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. They should kind of like go back in space, back, and it should get smaller as it going back as it goes up in perspective. Oh, you're welcome, Kelly. You're welcome, welcome. We're going to be cutting these classes though. We're going to be cutting the classes short. We're going to be doing probably 2 less classes a month. The last 2 classes. And maybe even changing up to the Wednesdays. I don't know. I like the sound of Warrior Wednesdays. Doing Warrior Wednesdays, but I don't know. Let's just playing with it. Here we go. And then the front and the back should also be parallel. So this and that kind of lines up. this in the same angle, this back one, same angle. There's little curves and little shadings and all kinds of stuff, but I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna there we go, just shade it. Yeah, because there's little curves. And then this whole front is shaded. And let me shade it. These sides, see these different sides. There's like a little highlight in there that I kind of lost. Let me see if I can get it back in there. There's a little bit of a highlight right in here, a little reflected there. Right there. See that with that eraser right there. Bam. I just got it. That helps make a separation. And then the front is slightly darker. I can darken it up. And then that side, this is hull is a little bit darker. Now see how that really glows right in there. That really glows right in there. But it's dark on the inside, and then the outside is where it's light. The metal. I can actually shade it slightly so it's not so bright. But the inside part right here, this inside part is dark. I'm shading that shade and that edge. And I'm trying to create edges, not, yeah, there we go. Create edges, which makes it more of a rendering. And then it goes even darker right in here. Bam. Right in here, darker. Right in here, those little flappy things. Alan, what did you do? All right, here we go. Crazy challenge drawing here. It's a little nutty. Oh my gosh. I still have it. No, I don't. That's like a dad joke. That's my son would call that. My son, the comedian, would call that low-hanging fruit. Yeah, it's low-hanging fruit. Yeah, I guess it is low-hanging fruit. It's simple, but funny. I don't know. What do you expect? All right, so here we go. The top is echoing that top angle here too. This slight angle. It's going from that way, that way. And then you get this angle here. And then that angle there. See how I'm breaking this hole? It used to be an oval. And now I'm making it into a nut here. A little nutty. Bam, bam. And this should echo this. This should echo this. And the top should echo the bottom. There we go. There we go. And then the center is an oval. Gosh, I didn't even see that oval. Center is an oval. I was focused on the big shape, and lo and behold, what? The inside is an oval. That's crazy. Not crazy, that cray. That's crazy. There we go. Get that oval in there. And then we've got, yes, we got this oval side here with this bit. The first one is thick, and these other ones are thinner, but very regular, very machined. Right in here, right in there. That's good, like that. See these screws, this roundedness. See, this is what I'm doing here. This is yep. These ovals kind of come up in there. Now watch this. As far as shading, there's all kinds of shading and stuff, but I'm gonna shade the sides a little bit darker, sides a little bit darker, and this kind of makes that center kind of shiny. There's a little bit of an opening back there, and it's lighter right in here too. There's this lighter part. I'm trying to maybe make that a little bit thinner. I'm trying to see where the lights and the darks are. I'm squinting my eyes a little bit to kind of see, like I can see like it's lighter in there. There's like a little lights I kind of missed in there. Some highlights. And then all in here is dark. Right in there. It goes darker, but I'm just putting my first shade in right in there. All this is like a first shade. And there, that. And then here again, these same angles going back from these corners. Just a slightly, it gets lost in there, but there's this thickness, there's form here. There's form to the screw. And then you got these little wings right in there. And that's how I would draw this. There's a thickness here. Alan, what are you doing? It's cute. I don't know. I wish I can bring my sculpture that I have. I have an art. There's an artist. I bought one of his sculptures, like one of the arts that pieces of art that I paid for. Like I paid like $200. My son goes, "You paid $200 for that?" Like, yeah, I did. It was because he was really cool. I really loved his artwork. He used like found materials and he would make these creatures out of them. Yeah. All right, so it goes darker in here. See, it goes darker. I'm going to press my pencil a little bit darker. In here, it's dark. Oh, tonight. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Shoot, I forgot. Oh, next month. It was tonight was the first one. It's Art Walk. Art Walk. Art Walk is back in downtown LA. Yeah, it's gonna be cold and rainy. The next one is gonna be really good, I guess, 'cause it's gonna be warmer. And that's why maybe we should go to Wednesday nights because we have Art Walk on Thursdays, the first Thursday of the month. Art Walk in downtown LA. Art Walk, Art Walk. You can go earlier too. It actually starts like at 4, but not a lot of people are out at that time. Yeah, some venues are out open early. There's taco trucks and artwork everywhere. All right, let's get this other arm and then the feet, and we're done. Other arm right in here. Now, what's crazy is this, there's form and there's three-dimensionality to it. There's this thickness to it. See this thickness I'm capturing? And then the top edge. I don't know if I can zoom in. Let's see that. See, I kind of captured that front edge and then the top edge, and I left a little gap of shading, which I didn't even talk about. I just did it. I just do it, which makes it look like magic. I hate when teachers would do that, but it's hard to explain everything. That's why you want to learn everything a little at a time and just do the best you can because you might miss something, but then you go back and, oh, wow, I get it now. All this is darker. See, I can see this front edge of this whole form. There's a thickness to it. And then the top, bam. Then, I don't know, looking at some lights and darks and seeing where I can produce more contrast. Maybe darker in here. I don't know, it's probably, yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, I can probably even go darker in some of these. Yeah, see, look at that. I can go darker right in there. Look at that, just by going darker in that spot. And these little spots right here, watch, boom, right in here, right in here. Really making it more realistic because I'm capturing it, the value a little bit better. The value of what's really there. This probably goes a little bit darker too. I'm looking at the values now. All right, the feet, and we're done. Let's get these feet out of the way. This is the shape of it, but then there's other things happening. There's a thickness to it, or shadow. I think there's a little bit of shadow. Hard to see. I don't know. I'm gonna add this thickness all the way around it because that's what it kind of looks like. And then the top side is a little bit shaded on the left, and it gets lighter as it goes to the right. And then actually there's all the shading underneath this side like that. And shading to the left. Yeah. And underneath it too. I guess, oh, these feet are together. Add some shading underneath. Shading on this side as well. This is on the ground. Shading over here. Which I'm just scribbling it in. Scribbling the shading. And then the shading here, and then there's texture like dots. I'm gonna add some dots, but it's darker. It's going darker right at that edge, and then as it comes out, it gets lighter as it comes out. See, and then here it's darker, and then there's like a little light hitting that side right there. Bam, bam. Ah, there you go. That's it. That's good enough. Oh, Alan. Well, I did buy the art. But yeah, this is getting creative, using something and making it something else. I should go get that artwork. All right, the last one. Let's do this one. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I guess I have to share my screen because this one's a little screwy. No, not as screwy as this. It is upside down though. Look at that. All right, let's do this one. I'm going to do it really pretty simple. It's really the form. I'm not going to get into all the detail. I'm just going to show you the form and the vanishing point. And then we'll call it a session for this one. And then we'll take on that face. Oh, that face. It's all about that face. Here we go. Here we go. Let's show the lines. Basically, it's showing where the lines are and how I would draw this. So there is a vanishing point, and it's not where you think it would be. It's not on the horizon because this whole building is at an angle. But we got to find the vanishing point wherever it's at. It's going to be right there. There it is. Right there. I'll watch this line right in here. It goes right to, oh, it's off. Should be going over here. That's interesting. Something's amiss. Slightly off. Well, let's see what happens. Then over here as well. Yeah, and then this one, maybe things aren't what they think they are. Let's take a look at this. This will help. Things that are further away kind of help make for accuracy. Yeah, wow. I don't know. Just the whole building's probably it's all whacked. All right. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I mean, I was hoping for it to, but it's somewhere right in here, I guess. As you can see, this coming down there, coming down over there. This doesn't make sense, but it's in this vicinity. I was gonna draw it. It's in the vanishing point is like in this area right in there. And then over here, it's hard to tell. Usually even here, I would get those points right in there. The vanishing points to the left, way over there. And this one would go up as well to that vanishing point. This one probably looks like it's a little more accurate. If I could follow all these lines out, they do look really regular. All these lines right here look regular. Then all these lines looks like they would go to a vanishing point, but it would be way off our screen. All right, let's do this. Let's do this the best we can. Something in the chat. Let's see. It's oh Jane. Oh, here's some drawing. I'll share that.
That was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Let me share your drawing. Yeah, there it is. Ta-da! Awesome. It's like a penguin.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Looks like a little character from a movie.
Yeah. It's like Wally's baby. Wally. Oh, all right, cool. I didn't. Oh, that was interesting. All right. Uh-oh. I just lost it. Did I screenshot? Oh no, I didn't. Oh man. Okay, let me see if I can get. Oh, there we go. See if I can select this. Oh. Oh wow, what did I do? Oh no, that's the mouse. That should work. Ah, there it is. Oof, got scared for a second. All right, let's screenshot this. I got excited with your drawing.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. No, that's good timing. Screenshot that and then get this drawing out there. And then, hey, call it, we've got one more drawing after this and then we'll call it an evening. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's stop sharing. Make sure you do that and then get to our, there we go. All right, so how do I do this? Well, I can see this form right in here. See, this is where I struggled. And it's good to know where I struggled because this is my solution. I can see the whole house right in there because you got perspective. And where do you start? This is a good way to start because there's the whole body, and then here's the steeple. So here's the church, here's the steeple. How's it go? Here's the church, here's the steeple. Open it up, and there's all the people. But anyways, yeah, the steeple. Gosh, flashback right there, real quick. Right in there. So I can see the church, and then here's the steeple, and I can block it in really quick. See, just by seeing, okay, this is how it's gonna look, even though it's not a circle, but I'm getting the height and the width. Now I can say, okay, there, and I can say that the vanishing point is going to be somewhere over here, off on my paper, and then this vanishing point is way over there. And then I can start breaking this up. I can say, okay, here's the front of the building. This is the front of the building right in there. And I can, oh, there's an angle to this too. Wow. There's a slight angle to this building. These three lines right in here. That's these three lines. And then I've got these three lines. And then I've got the top, which will go, it's going down at an angle. And then this coming down to this angle over here. That's the top. See now from a ball, I'm making it into a cube. A ball to a cube. But what helped me with the placement is it's just kind of getting the placement, this circle kind of helped me get where it kind of goes. And I struggled with that because I would try to get the perspective and then my drawing would be everywhere else. But by doing this quick little circle kind of gets me the placement and where kind of everything kind of goes. And it kind of solve that problem, which I'm sure somebody might have. And there's the solution. No problems, only solutions. There's a thickness to this step right up in here. I'm not gonna do it. Let's just get this. I'm just gonna kind of block it out. It's a good just kind of lesson to see what you can spend as much time as you'd like. Maybe you like upside down churches. I don't know. And if you do, there you go. Do it. Take on the challenge. How far you want to take it. Take it as far as you want to take it. Or if you just want to do a sketch, and let's do a sketch. You learn a lot by trying to just sketching. All right, so here we go. Here's that other part of that steeple. That's this one that's going down here, and I can kind of get it going back that way. See, so I get my vanishing point. See that, and then you got this one kind of going back that way as well. That's that part. And we're getting some messages coming in. Here we go. Here we go. 9:20, 9:19. Mañana en Los Ángeles va a llover. All right, let's see. No, that's nothing. Nothing about nothing is nothing. All right, all right. Let's continue back to the drawing board, literally. All right, so I've got these angles here. There's, I don't know if there's, no, I'm making them parallel, really close to parallel. There is a slight angle to these three. They might be going to a vanishing point, but won't worry about that. Alrighty. But this top line goes down to this vanishing point. This one goes up to a vanishing point. This one goes up to the vanishing point. This one's going down. These are going up. These bottom two lines are kind of going up. All right, and there's a vanishing point. I don't know, I'm kind of putting it way over here. And then see, there's the upside down. Then we've got this roof part up in here. And then you can see this thickness here, this thickness of this gable or whatever it's called. It's a plane. This is a plane right in there, that plane. That plane. The top and the bottom are parallel or going to that vanishing point, actually. They should be going to this vanishing point. But if they're parallel, it's close enough. Nobody's going to notice. And then you've got this side of this building right in there. And it does actually kind of stick out. There's this side. But these lines are all parallel. These are all kind of going up in that same angle. This whole steeple thing. This whole entrance. And then this top. And then there's a door right in here. But yeah, there is a step in here. I'll just scribble it in. It does come out. Does come up, and there's like a block step in here. So I'm gonna, you see, it's this angle here. It's this angle. This whole angle, that angle. Yeah, it's learning to see the angles. Wrap ratios, angles. There's the ratios, the height to the width, and then you have the angles. And you get really into angles. You have perspective, angles, and then proportions. How big something is compared to something else. Placement, where things go, like this placement. How big things are. See, like everything here, all these lines are kind of straight up and down this way, like this. I can put the windows. These lines are kind of, they're slightly at an angle. And then I can put one window right in here with this line coming down that way. And then a triangle top or yeah, bottom, depending on your perspective. And we've got one more window back here. The top, these tops should be really close to parallel. Almost even going straight, I don't know. Then you've got the tops triangular. Maybe make this one bigger because it's closer. And then this tippy top part of this ledge, I'm just gonna put a serrated edge, little triangles. It kind of goes that back like that right there, that rooftop. Really weird. And there's a front piece to this thing that I'm kind of missing. How am I gonna squeeze it in? There's a front part, the shape that faces us right in here. There's a little V. It looks like a V. I'm going to shape it in there, yeah, and then shade everything else around it. There we go, because it should pop darker. Even though I got darker, it should be the darker in the background. There we go. Yeah. Whatever. I don't know. Stuff going on in here. Scribble it in. Stuff going on. Oh, same thing here. See this, like this little rectangle. There should be another one right in here as well. Another little rectangle. And once you learn about perspective and how to do it right, you can do it right. I'm just sketching it in. I'm not worrying about right or wrong. I'm just trying to get it in there, but it's like a letter V. And I can blur it out. I can blur out the imperfections. And nobody will know that it's not perfect. All right, the steeple does some little bit of overlapping over our roof, right? We're still keeping the same angle, this slight angle this way, the slight angle this way for these lines, these three lines. See, we have three lines for our box up there, and still these are three lines here for this box, because that's what it is. This is a box. The steeple is a box. We're just trying to get these angles though. These angles are going back into space to that vanishing point. I don't know who this is. A piece of art. I'm sure if we Google scan it, it'll tell us who the artist is, and technology, amazing. And who did it, when they did it, why they did it. All right, here we go. Let's finish the steeple. So now that we know that there's a vanishing point, this kind of helps bring this line up that way, right? This one up that way to this a little bit steeper. And then this one up that way a little bit steeper as well to vanishing point somewhere over there. And there's our steeple and getting our angles right. And this whole side is light right here. So I lighten this up. This rooftop also is going back into to the vanishing point. I'm just gonna, there's a lot of stuff going on with this rooftop. Like there's broken shingles and who knows what. It's upside down. But I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna, oh, I just lost my front. I'll try to make that dark. And then back. See, I just shaded it. Yeah, I just lost it. I'll use my eraser to bring it out. This should be light. This is that part of that, the roof. The roof is upside down. There we go. And the steeple has a little circle in it right there. And then all these lines, oh, it actually has two edges, like I don't know, these edges. Yeah, these edges here. Right in there. And then it's got the slats, these slats. Slats are going back at an angle. There's those slats, there's these slats going back to the vanishing point. This going back to the vanishing point on the left. And then this side is shaded. This side is shaded a little bit darker so you can see a difference between the two sides. There we go. See, that's the side that should be a little bit darker than the one on the right. I can go darker still, push it a little bit darker. Bam. That's it. And then there's some dark designs in here. I don't know what it's steeple or stained glass or who knows what that is. Then, oh, we got a pyramid. Got a pyramid coming down to a point. Try to find the center. It's kind of a little bit hard to do. And then, yeah, one side should be a little bit darker. Usually like that. I mean, if the light's coming from the right. But I don't know. I don't know. Looks like this might be. Who knows what's going on in here? And this upside down steeple. All right. There it is. There's our. It's standing on something. And the best check to see if your drawing looks good is to turn it right side up. See how that looks. And look at, there it is. You can turn it upside down. And not too shabby. Oh, I even got a vanishing point on this one. The steeple. Going from yeah, however. All right. There was quite a challenge. There is a thickness on this side right here. Oh, because it's facing us right there. No, on that side and on this side, add a little bit more reality to it. And then there's shingles and stuff missing on there. I don't know. You got mountains in the back. A lot of this other detail. You probably shade real quick. Some trees. Scribble them in. There's a tree there, another tree right in here. Scribble it in. Overcome the fear. Don't fear the reaper. Don't fear the drawings. Be a warrior, not a worrier. And that's it. All right. But upon, let's do the face.